Napa, California for the other quarterfinal matchup here in the high school hoops presented by the CSPA, as it'll be the Montverde Academy versus Prolific Prep. In the booth once again, it's your boy Dick Dickey, and joining me again, Aaron Hughes. What is up, Aaron? We're in Cali now.
Not much, man. Looking forward to this second quarterfinal matchup. Winner of this one goes on to play Day in the semis.
Yes, indeed. Both these teams, like the last two teams, Montverde Academy coming off of a win and Prolific Prep a loss. As both these teams, it's win or go home territory now. You gotta lose all those antics and everything, as one bad play could end your whole season here late in the season. But some guys I'm looking forward to on these squads on Montverde Academy. That's a nice play. Ray Seymour is a guy that I'm looking forward to watching him. Seymour, I want to see Milo Sanchez, do her thing or two off the bench. You see Artificial for Prolific Prep starting tonight. Had a few games off the bench last few weeks, so we'll see how his impact in the starter lineup goes as he gets stripped there. Claxton pushing it the other way, and this Prolific Prep team definitely can play above their ranking here as the 3 seed here. They definitely are a deep team that's very talented, has beaten Mater Dei once before, so that'll be an interesting thing to see as we try not to look ahead too far. But the last time these two teams played, Prolific Prep only won by 1 point in a barn burner of a finish. It's a nice backdoor play to Official to tie it up at 2 apiece. Aaron, this has been a fast-paced game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of expect that out of both of these teams. Really, really good squads all around on both sides. That last game was only 2 weeks ago and actually went into overtime.
Yeah.
A big reason, though, for the Prolific Prep win was the effort of Jahide Washington, the current starting power forward. 10 points, had 8 of those in the fourth quarter that led into overtime, was perfect from the field in that stretch. So Prolific going to look to have a similar outing from him today.
Yeah, Prolific Prep dons those superstar named players. This is a team that's very talented. Blake Elder, who gets it there for 3, too strong. But Yoshi Medici, Aldo Medici, Mizukana, they definitely have some great talent. As there's Ronald McFondle able to get the bucket and the foul. It's Montverde Academy not afraid here.
Yeah, and we talk about superstars on Prolific. Montverde's got some in their own right. Tito Deathridge, who put up 22 in that game last time against Prolific Prep. Ronald McFondle, a great name here. Tony Baloney as well, another great name here for Montverde.
Yes, McFondle hits the free throw. 4-point lead for Montverde Academy. Here's Lamb Jr. Working it outside. Down low to Mizukana. You know what kind of offensive prowess he has, and a good bucket inside. Corey Mizukana.
Yeah, just absolutely manhandling the man down low in the post there. That was Waylon Fultz.
Yes,
just absolutely shoved down by Mizukana there.
Fultz blocked Mizukana. Good defensive play. Jackson to push it ahead.
Kind of not really one that's been lining up the score sheets, but has had some really great defensive efforts here for Prolific Prep this season.
Now pass inside Mizukana, another bucket, 4 points here early. off the bench. He's definitely a talented big that can, once he gets it going, can get it going. Is this prolific prep get team gives you no days off down low, and Mizukana another block.
Yeah, Montverde had a great open look there, but Mizukana again a great defensive effort to get the block.
This is calling for a down low, has the mismatch, spins baseline, goes up, good. And a timeout as prolific prep takes the lead.
Kind of absolutely feeling himself right now. 6 straight points for him. Montverde going to take some time, talk things over here.
We're back here, Montverde Academy had much of the momentum to start the game, now down 2. Here comes Deathridge over to Fultz. Fultz going up, another block, Mizukana. And CD Lamb able to get the layup to go in transition.
And Mizukana actually on fire right now for prolific prep.
Deathridge for 3, bang! Tito Deathridge.
Can't let Tito Deathridge get that much open space, though. Again, he dropped 22 on prolific the last time these two teams faced each other.
Yeah, they gotta get him going if you're Montverde Academy. Here's Tyree off a screen, bang! Right back at them from downtown. David
Julian
Tyree.
David Ty 3, as me and Wired christened him a couple weeks ago.
It's a nice nickname. See, Wired can be creative, or maybe that was just your idea. As there's a bucket and a foul, Deathridge.
Kind of called for the foul there. It was accidentally christened by Wired, but I just kind of took it and ran with it.
Finally, Wired coming up with something good. Shout out all 52 of you tuning into this one as we close out this first quarter. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We got a lot of people here in chat. As this game is definitely, I think it's going to come down to the wire. I don't think it's going to be a more than a 2-possession game.
Yeah, the last one looked like it was going to get away from prolific until really late in the fourth when Jihad Washington went on that massive run. But yeah, these two teams out of the 4, definitely the most evenly matched. I think, in my opinion.
Yes, it's all the marbles on the line. This is the type of atmosphere you want when you're playing here in the playoffs. There's a jumper up. No good. Lamb right before the buzzer, able to tip it in. And at the end of the first quarter, Prolific Prep 17, Montverde Academy 14. Stick around. We'll be right back with the second quarter action. This is High School Hoops presented by the CSBA. Back here at the start of the second quarter, 3-point lead for Prolific Prep. He's had some good shooting and great passing from them. Mizukana, big important part of why they're up 3 here. But Montverde Academy not going anywhere.
Yeah, this bench unit here for Prolific has been absolutely massive in this one. Mizukana's got himself 6. C.D. Lamb Jr. at the 3 has got himself 4 right now.
Now here he is trying to work it inside from the post.
And on Deathridge.
Shot clock winding down, kicks it out. Elder from way downtown, no good. Deathridge able to get the rebound. As he pushes ahead. Top Washington is definitely a firecracker of a player. Over to Deathridge for 3. too strong, but Djokovic able to get the offensive board. But his second chance effort, no good.
Yeah, Prolific doing a great job on the defensive end right now.
Definitely applying the pressure, and another steal from Montverde Academy is Deathridge. Set it up to Washington. Deathridge for three. Bang! Tito Deathridge. And this young guard is definitely a sparker of a shooter. And the Prolific Prep will take a timeout as we're tied at 17 apiece.
Yeah, Deathridge, one of those players that could easily move into an active CSBA roster and make an instant impact in his freshman year.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely one of those guys. Ray Seymour too on this squad, but Kurt Washington is a guy that I think is going to be one of those top mid-major guys. The point guard for Montverde Academy has really been playing well throughout the season. And if I'm a coach in mid-major, he's got to be top of my list. Prolific Prep will have possession here out of that timeout.
Starting units in for both teams, I believe.
Yes, here's Yoshi Medici. Aldo Medici, three. Ooh, was halfway down, but there's Yoshi not able to clean it up. It's his putback attempt, no good.
Interesting, by the way, that Montverde is playing Deathridge off the bench. Probably a bit of matchup tactics there from Montverde's coaching staff.
Yeah, MB Smith getting the start at guard as he's stripped there. Washington able to get the steal. Official. Almost stolen away, gets it over to Aldo Medici. They swing it around, shot clock winding down. Aldo in the post. Turnaround jumper, no good.
Aldo been one of the top scorers here for Prolific. He's gone pretty cold in this one so far.
Oh, and there's MB Smith with the bucket and the foul.
He's got his second of the game right now.
Great play from Baloney to set him up there. So get a chance for one more. Montverde Academy really battling here in this one. McFondle will check back in. Completes the three-point play. Three-point lead by Montverde Academy. Aldo Medici will bring it up for Prolific Prep. She drives to the lane. Outside the elder. Medici three, bang! Wide open off the screen to Aldo Medici.
Yeah, that's the spark that Prolific needed, I think, to really start swinging momentum in their favor. Montverde had it firmly in their grasp for a while there.
It's a lob up too high. And Prolific Prep making them pay in transition. Blake Elder with a slam.
Prep looking really good right now.
Inside blocked and Prolific Prep.
Yeah, both centers for Prolific Prep doing great things on the defensive end of the ball as McFondle fouls Washington there. Another one that I think could be really big in that mid-major.
Yeah, definitely a top guy. He'll go to the line for two.
Shooting two.
Got Coach Eads is head coach of this Prolific Prep team in the chat here with us.
Hits the first. missed the second as well. Timeout.
Prolific with that 2-possession lead you were mentioning earlier on.
In favor of Prolific Prep right now. Montverde Academy talking over here right before the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Just Claxton, he'll bring it up. Montverde Academy. Here's Sanchez for three. No good. McFondle on the offensive board, able to get it to go.
Yeah, a bit of a defensive breakdown on behalf of Prolific Prep. They're going to look to rectify that, though, here on the offensive end.
On the steal.
She's a bit too aggressive on the drive there.
Some heads up defense from Montverde Academy. Seymour up top. Claxton. Hop step. Oh, thought about it. Oh, Seymour had an open layup. And Claxton will have to force up a tough contested shot.
Yeah, I don't agree with Seymour passing that one out. He had the open look. I'm surprised he didn't go for it.
Yeah, bad play there is could have tied it up. That may be a play to look back on. If this doesn't go Montverde's way, as here comes Sanchez in transition. Pulls it out. Pull up tray. No good.
Aldo Medici with the board there. Both teams really cooled down.
Oh, and Washington sneaks the layup past Seymour.
Immediately shutting me up again. Fantastic.
Claxton stripped. Prolific Prep stepping it up on defense the last two possessions. And here they come in transition. Medici to Medici. Aldo
Beautiful.
Yoshi.
Gorgeous. Absolute perfection.
Pass inside, stolen away. Montverde playing a little bit too fast. They're turning over a lot here. There's Washington. Offensive board and putback up to 8.
Yeah, credit. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say credit to Artie Fischel on the tipped pass there that set up that bucket.
Yeah, Prolific Prep. Making a living off those points off turnovers.
Fondo on a mismatch down low. Shot clock winding down, though.
Turnaround no good from McFondle. Official. Shot clock winding down at the pull-up. Jumper. No good.
Oh.
And at the half, Prolific Prep 30, Montverde Academy 22. Stick around. We'll be right back for your high school hoops halftime show. We're back here at the half. Prolific Prep had a big run to end that second quarter, has them up 8 here. Defense is getting busy for Prolific Prep. Talk to me about that first half, Aaron.
And honestly, I think that's the biggest key for Prolific Prep is their defense. Had some great blocks from both Mizukana and Medici. Some great defense from the rest of the team as well. A couple steals. Medici, Yoshi got a steal down low. Fischel had a big deflected pass that turned into a bucket for Prolific as well. So the defensive effort really is the biggest key for Prolific in this one. Plus shooting incredibly well, 54% compared to 35 for Montverde, despite Deathridge putting up 9.
Is they're gonna have to have another option on offense other than Tito Deathridge from Montverde Academy. Washington has been very quiet in this one, so we'll see what they do here in the second half. We'll see the adjustments. Hopefully Modern Day makes the adjustments here. You see Deathridge, our spotlight player of the half, with 9 points, 5 minutes off the bench.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the real difference maker if they're able to get him back on the court.
Here's Aldo Medici working it inside. Gets it inside. Washington goes up and he draws the foul.
Bucket almost falls there too. Unfortunately for Jahide Washington, that one not falling that time, but does get the foul on McFondle. That's his second of the game.
First free throw, no, no good. Excuse me. It's the second. Washington is going to be a great serviceable player in the mid-majors conference. I love to see the path that some of these guys take. You know, even when I, was a high school coach, even some of the players I've coached in their careers. So Ricky Vance played for Marquette for 3 seasons now. His senior season at Cincinnati. I've seen a lot of great players, on different teams, throughout their CSBA career. Great
What a
backdoor cut.
pass!
Yeah.
Jahide Washington with an absolute needle threader into the hands of Artie Fischel, who slams it home. 11-point lead now for Prolific Prep.
There's Smith for 3. Back rim, no good. Comes Elder. In the way.
Montverde scoreless the last 3.5.
There's Yoshi Medici, bucket and the foul.
Yeah, McFondle with 3 now to his name.
Take a seat. That one. We're going to need him late in the game.
Substitutions coming in on both sides. Yoshi Medici on fire right now.
It's free throw.
Yeah, 14 points now, the difference between Prolific and Montverde.
Here's Djokovic. Pick up his dribble to Washington. Smith. Deathridge. Just driving in. Djokovic's tough shot is good. On the post.
A great effort there by Djokovic. We see the field goal difference. Prolific shooting almost 60%. Montverde only 35. But shots like that one from Djokovic definitely help. Washington gets a strip on Jackson.
He drives and blocks.
It's a huge block, though.
He gets another steal. Speedy little guy floater up. No good. Fultz. His tough shot is good inside.
Defense here for Montverde really stepping up big here midway through the third quarter.
Elder pull up jumper, no good. Here comes
In and out.
Montverde Academy has to put a dent in this lead before the fourth quarter. They want to win it here. It's now Deathridge.
Deathridge definitely the man that could help shrink this lead.
Oh, and Washington draws the foul.
Jackson picks up his first in the reach-in. Washington to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Sanchez come on for Montverde, as well as Mizukana and Tyree for Prolific Prep.
As Washington misses the first. Goes 2 for 2 or goes 1 for 2 at the line, excuse me. Down to a 9-point lead for Prolific Prep. So here's Hops. Jackson off the screen. Gets it down low. Lamb Jr. goes up right before the buzzer. Gets it off the glass.
CeeDee Lamb is having a career game right now off the bench. He's got 6, I believe.
Started a lot of the season, but now off the bench, doing numbers. There's Washington off the screen, no good. Fultz blocked. Another one from Mizukana. He's got to have at least 3 blocks here in this one.
I believe that's his 4th, actually.
Washington jumper up. No good. Lamb Jr. driving in. Tough layup through.
Oh my goodness. CeeDee Lamb on something else right now. We took a look, by the way, at Washington stats. He's got 1 point, just the free throw to his credit so far. 0 for 5 from the field.
Timeout. This Prolific Prep looking to close it out here.
Prolific Prep looking like a completely different team from what we saw not only last week, but in the game before against Montverde that they took to OT. Prep absolutely dominating this one on both ends of the court.
Now inside, Fultz, post hook, no good.
Vukovic misses the putback.
Hops, a nice layup inside.
Perfect, showing great movement both on and off ball.
There's Sanchez jumper up, no good.
Hop snatches the rebound away from Fultz there.
Mizukana goes up, post hook, no good. Driving in Deathridge. No good. Fultz. Nice putback.
The lead to 13 now for Prolific Prep.
Jackson. Pull-up jumper, no good. Sanchez pushing ahead. Washington pull-up jumper, good. Gets it down to 11.
Yeah, Prolific starting to lose it offensively. 5 seconds left to go here in the third.
That jumper, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, Prolific Prep 42. Montverde Academy 31. Get those 4s up. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter action. This is High School Hoops presented by the CSBA. We're back here, your State Farm assist of the game. Be a lob. The Medici to Medici Cuz duo.
Thing of absolute beauty between those two.
Now here's Claxton. Back up top, Maloney jumper. No good. Tip saved. Oh, and a good hustle play by Seymour, but it'll be prolific prep ball.
Yeah, McFondle not able to get a handle on it there. Jesus, I can't speak.
It's now Aldo Medici. Medici layup good.
Great drive from Aldo. He's got 7 now.
Now Claxton driving and getting a layup.
Montverde shooting really fallen off this second half, while Prolific's only gotten better as the game has gone on.
Kind of goes up, drawing the foul. A chance at the line with it. Mizukana hits the first one. He's had a very good day today. Really catching the eye of plenty scouts here tonight for sure. I know it's caught my eye. Now Maloney, top of the key, 3, bang!
Deep 3 there by Tony Baloney, showing off his range.
Montverde Academy needs a stop here. It's Fisher driving in, stripped away. Smith, Baloney pull up 3, bang!
That was a 2. That was a 2. He was on the line.
He was on the line.
Still an impressive shot, though, from Tony Baloney.
Jumper up, Elder hits it. Too much space in the mid-range area.
The bi-quarter breakdown was really close in the first, but Prolific Prep really pulled away here since the second quarter.
Here's Claxton, good pass inside McFondle. Draws the foul, he'll go to the line for 2.
It's the third from Elder. Might see him come off in favor of Tyree. Yoshi also going to look to come on here for Prolific Prep.
Zukana get a breather. Finally splits the pair. Still a single-digit lead as he gets the steal. Maloney pushing it the other way. They'll reset. Seymour, Claxton, nice give and go. Claxton off the glass. Montverde Academy.
Yeah, they're really starting to pull it back now. The lead only 7 here for Prolific.
Now over to Elder, wide open jumper, no good.
Yeah, Prolific really needed that one to fall for Elder. He's only 2 of 7 right now.
And Medici able to catch the defense sleeping, and Elder hits the transition layup through the defense. Montverde Academy will use one of their last 2 timeouts here.
A lot of turnovers between these two.
Yeah. A lot of turnovers for sure. Jordan Brand player of the game, Yoshi Medici. Much warranted 5 points here tonight with a handful of rebounds and blocks and a steal or 2. Claxton driving in, tipped and blocked. comes Elder. Nobody stops him. He slams it home.
Yeah, Prolific Prep looking to try and build some momentum, you know, presuming they stop the comeback into that game next week against Matter Day. The other team that Prolific has a win on this season.
Yeah. So we'll see if Prolific Prep.
Oh, how was that not a backcourt violation?
It's Aldo Medici working it, gets it over to Washington, who draws the foul.
Bundle in foul trouble. He's got 4 now with 1:50 to go.
Oh, am I gonna get to play it? Play the Blues. He misses the first. It's Tito Deferich will check back in the game for Montverde Academy. It's the second.
Yeah, definitely like the call here for Montverde, putting in their best shooter in Deathridge.
As it comes off the screen. Trying to work it inside, he draws the foul.
Great defense, though, by Elder, not allowing Deathridge to really drive that home. Medici, unfortunately, called for the foul on Deathridge, but gonna force him to earn it at the line.
He hits the first. Oh, he splits the pair. Can't miss free throws late in the game here when they're down. Top Elder. Elder, tough shot. Up good.
Yeah, he's got 10, tied with Deathridge now. Basically shoved that layup in, but still able to get it to go. 10-point lead still for Prolific Prep.
Claxton says, oh, he said give him a 3.
Yeah,
Prolific
Claxton
Prep.
bangs it from the corner.
It's a great shot by him to bring it closer. 7 points in a minute. Do you think they have it in them?
It's gonna depend on if the Prolific Prep defense ends up breaking down late. We have seen it happen before, but you know, if Prolific's defense able to, you know, stay on top of it, then no, I don't think it's gonna happen.
They definitely.
Could have hit Fischel there on the 3 from the corner.
Oh, and a foul. A lot of good fouls. Aldo Medici go to the line for 2. That's the first.
Point lead now for Prolific.
Oh, he misses the second. Montverde Academy has to score quick here. Here's Deathridge driving in. Kicks it
Great
out.
defense by Prolific, though.
Claxton off the screen. Pull up jumper. Good. 6-point game.
Montverde gonna shift to the foul game here. Claxton picks up his second.
It's Aldo Medici. Hits the first. Oh, splits it. Here comes Montverde Academy pushing it ahead quick. Deathridge pulls it back for 3. No good. And that should do it. It's Elder corner 3. Dagger! Puts
Like
them up
Elder.
10. There's Deathridge with a quick jumper. to keep it under double digits. This prolific prep will dribble it out here as they'll move on to the semis. One back-to-back season 1, season 2. Didn't win it last year as they win it here 60-53. Congratulations to them as they'll move on to play Mater Dei tomorrow night, live in prime time. So that is going to be a great game. Going to be fireworks. You don't want to miss it. Both those games. As Sierra Canyon will take on Archbishop Moeller at 9 o'clock. A good win for Prolific Prep in this one, and a good season from Montverde Academy as they look forward to the offseason as you definitely have some talented players on both these teams. Don't hold your head too low as we're gonna raid the ECFL post game, the football league. Don't leave here after that, so stick around for that one. I'm gonna show them some love here tonight. But looking at these team comparisons, anything sticking out to you?
Defensive rebounds. The first one, Prolific out rebounded Montverde defensively by 10. 8 rebounds total did Prolific have over Montverde. Of course, field goal percentage, a big one. It didn't really have the best 3-point shooting. Montverde really dominated in that department, but it was pretty much Prolific Prep from start to finish.
Yeah, it's definitely, as we take a look at the box scores real quick, leading scorer Blake Elder for Prolific Prep with 13, 6 of 11. Good game from him. In this one, uh,
Yeah.
Aldo
Elder,
Medi-
I think
Go ahead.
Elder, I think definitely deserved the player of the game nod. In my opinion, he really stepped
Yeah.
up here big in this game.
Yeah, a lot of guys on the cusp of double digits. Aldo Medici 9-3, Jahide Washington 8-4, Mizukana 8 3 and 4 blocks. Huge game off the bench in only 10 minutes. CD Lamb with 8 4 4 from the field, 2 3. Look at that, Medici 5 8 2 and 3 steals. Had a big game. It's just a very team-oriented basketball. Official with 4. Tyree with 3, Hobbs with 2 and 2, and Jackson with 4 dimes. And for Montverde Academy, Deathridge 13, 4 of 7 off the bench in 12 minutes. Claxton with 9, Baloney with 8, 2, Smith with 6, McFondo 6-5, 2 and 1, Way and Foltz with 4 and 5, Washington quiet night 1 for 6. 3 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. Seymour with 2, Djokovic with 2, and Sanchez with the rebound and assist. We appreciate everyone tuning into this one. We're gonna raid the ECFL. Um, join me in that as we're gonna go over there and show our support, show our love to them as they got some games going on right now. Uh, but it's high school hoops. Come with to join us tomorrow as we'll have the semifinals. So it'll be Sierra Canyon and Archbishop Moeller in the first matchup, and in the second matchup it'll be Mater Dei and Prolific Prep. So I think those 2 games are going to be fireworks. But thank you for joining us for this one. It's your boy Dick Dickey. Joining me tonight was Aaron Hughes. We're signing out. Peace.
To be